Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lolita and this is Budgeting with Spoil Boss. If you see this binder by itself, that can only mean one thing. It is almost the first and it's time to get this money in the bank. So if this sounds like something you'll be interested in, please stay tuned. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello and welcome back. And if you're a new subscriber, hello and welcome. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, now's a good time to hit that notification bell so you'll know when my videos upload. Alright, so first up, we're going to start off with mortgage. In mortgage, we're going to need $2,835. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So that is $2,835 that is now going towards mortgage. Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2000, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 2,800, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So that's 235 that's going to the bank. And what we have left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 5,000. 1, 200, 53, 54, 50, 70, 90, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. So that is $5,679 that is remaining in mortgage. Next up is going to be electricity, and from electricity we are going to need $58. I changed that them 5 ones for this 5. All right. So now we can get the $58. So that is 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. And now what we have remaining is 100, 200, 50, 300, 50, 70, 90, 91, 92. So that is $392 that's remaining and electricity. Next up is internet. And internet, we are going to need $90. $50, $70, $90. And what we have remaining is 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. So that is $78 remaining. Water would not be getting anything this month, but gas, I will need $21. Darn it. One, two, three, four, five. Again, I traded this $5 for those 5 ones. All right, so we need $21. All right, 21. And what we have remaining is 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So that is $429 remaining. Last but not least is cell phone. And cell phone, we're going to need $95. $50, $70, $95. And what we have remaining is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. So that is $190 that is now in cell phone. And that is it for everything that is fixed expenses that I need to take to the bank. Well, that's it for our bills. So let's just see, how much are we taking to the bank? 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 850, 950, 70, 90, 95, 3,000. That is 3,000 right there. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So that is $3,099 that we will be taking to the bank. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really don't have a gem for today, not financially at least, besides every little bit counts. Please make sure you're saving your money, even if it's a dime, even if it's a penny, even if it's $5. I know you're gonna say it's only that, but as I always say, it accumulates. Sometimes you're able to save a little, sometimes you're able to save a lot, but the most important things is that you're staying on track, you're staying focused, and we're being appreciative and humble, because sometimes the Lord just got to text us to make sure, this next thing that he's going to give us, we're worthy of it. And showing that you're worthy of it is being humble, being appreciative, and, just preparing yourself and getting ready. But I'm about to go and watch this I Was a Child Bride, the Courtney Studden movie that was on Lifetime, and I'm so surprised it was on Lifetime. I tried my hardest to record this show when I first seen it, but for some reason it wasn't letting me record it. And then I kept my channel on there. I swear I kept my channel on Lifetime for like 2 weeks, and then I finally changed it. And of course, I did not remember. It came out September 27th. I'm not glorifying this or anything, but just my opinion. I would never put my beliefs, my opinion on people. And understand you need to raise your children, your guardianship, whatever your situation is, your way. But I do think if you have an older daughter, I do think this is something that you should sit down and watch with her, especially if she's in high school. This young girl was groomed at such a young age, and people like to say she was groomed by the actor Doug Hutchins, I think is his last name, but I honestly feel like she's been groomed since her mom. Why I say that is I just don't know no normal mother that would let their 15, basically she was 15 when they met and then 16 when they got married. She was 16, he was 61. I just don't know no mother that would let, like, how do y'all have anything in common? And a lot of it is, I hate to say it, but this is just my personal belief. Please don't shoot me. This is just how I feel. I believe that she didn't think he was a predator because he had money. See, when you're broke, you're a predator. But when you got money, you're no longer a predator, even though you're doing the same thing. You're having inappropriate relations and relationships with an underage person who, one, is not even all the way fully developed physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That girl may have grown up in church, but she was not spiritually ready for a 61-year-old. And why would you be? In a normal world, you're dating a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old, maybe a 15-year-old. That's around your age. You're not twisting your numbers around and dating somebody that's 61 and you're 16. Like, it makes no sense. I just think it's a conversation to be had, because if y'all are not willing to have these conversations with your child, then guess what? They're going to go to school and they're going to learn it the wrong way through these kids. And when you're ready to have that conversation, they no longer want to have that conversation with you because they feel like they're equipped with what they need to know. At that point where your window once was, it's now closed. Now they go to their friends for advice. Now they go to their friends when they have an issue. Now they go to their friends when they're having a problem. I get that it may be an uncomfortable situation, but we see it all the time as grown people. Yeah, some men don't say nothing, but you see it in their eyes. You see that they see that this child is young in the way that they look at them. And some of these girls have bodies on them that honestly, you would think that they're older, but they're not. They're not. They're just babies. But you won't know that because you don't know their age or whatever. Some of them lie. But I believe that this movie is going to open up and it's going to be able to create a, open door for you and your child. Sometimes you gotta, I'm never going to say stop being a parent, but sometimes what your child just needs is a listening ear. Sometimes your child just need you as the person. If your name is Susan, they need Susan. They don't need mom. They need Melissa. They don't need mom. They need, Diana. They don't need mom. So you have to have an open mind. You have to be able to listen to your kids. And this is a good way of being able to show your kid, like, okay, look at this going on. Because inappropriateness happens at church. Inappropriateness happens at school. Even when I was in high school, I was a late bloomer. So my 9th grade year, I looked like a tomboy. I wore tomboy things, this, that, and the third. My boobs was not as big, but I did have boobs. I was not like fully flat chested. But by like my 10th grade year, my body has totally blossomed. 11th grade year, really, they just started growing and growing. And you have no idea the inappropriateness of grown men, that what they used to tell me, and I did not warrant that. I was not being fresh. And even if I was being fresh as a grown man, how dare you say to me some of the things that you said to me? And I used to be all like, yo, you need me to tell my father? What, you think he ain't in the home? But I knew not to go back home and tell my brothers and my father this, because I knew that they would be in jail. As a woman, even as a young woman, I learned that not everything I can tell my family, especially my dad and my brothers, because they're going to go crazy about me, as they should. I'm their daughter. I'm their little sister. I'm the baby of the family. And I'm going to school to get an education. And I honestly will be walking up to sign in because I'm late for school. And you sitting up here looking at my breasts and saying inappropriate things. So if y'all think that it can't happen, it can. But a lot of times, I didn't tell my family because I know how they were. But some of my friends didn't tell their family because their family would just be all like, oh, well, you out here being, what Santa says. And really, they wasn't. It's adults being inappropriate to children. So I feel like it's a good way for you to have these open conversations with your child, to let your child know that no grown man in their right mind is going to find a young lady that's 15, 16, 17 years old attractive. I'm 45. I would not even date a 25-year-old. I think that's a baby. To be honest with you, I could have had you at 20. I could be your mom. I got nephews around your age. I got a niece around your age. Now I don't find you attractive. And I never will. You could be my son. I could have had a son that age. I look like looking at you like that. And then some of these men have the same age kids at home. So it's definitely a conversation that needs to be had, especially your child's going to be getting to that age where they want to spend the night over their friend's house, be over their friend's house. Like, know who your kids are around. Be old school. Know who your kids are around. Inquire about their parents. Talk to their parents. See where these kids' mind is at. See where these parents' mind is at. This is where you leaving your child with. Now understand, when your child is in school, you have no control over who they talk to. Trust me, I get that. My mom tried that. It didn't work. But after school, she had control over that. I was scared of my mom. Rightfully so. My mom cared about me. She didn't play about me. When she told me to be somewhere, I was supposed to be to that place. No questions asked. That's just my opinion. I know I kind of went off on a little tangent there, but I do feel like it is a good opener. And I do feel like if you do have daughters and nieces, cousins, that are 15, 16, that are getting around that age where they're talking about sex and men are looking at them and they're feeling these hormones and they're going through these things, like, I really think this is a good opener. But make sure y'all leave a comment. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time,